King's Dominion is a hidden gem of an amusement park. This place has 14 different roller coasters, and that's counting both sides of Racer 75. But what is the best roller coaster at King's Dominion? In my opinion, that honor goes to Twisted Timbers, and that's because Pantherian was closed when I visited, but this is an outstanding ride, and in this video, I'll be giving out my personal thoughts on this monster. So as a bit of background, this coaster originally opened as a wooden coaster called Hurler back in 1994, then the ride closed in 2015, and it got redone the following 2 years by the Idaho-based company, Rocky Mountain Construction, or RMC. Then in March of 2018, it reopened as Twisted Timbers. So what is the presentation like for the ride? So Twisted Timbers is located in the Candy Apple Grove section of King's Dominion, which is towards the back, and it looks very cool with its inverting first drop. So you hop in the queue, which takes place in the ride structure, and this is where my biggest complaint about the ride comes in: the metal detectors and lockers. It's not a huge issue, but it is kind of annoying putting your stuff in a locker every time you ride. There was a time period where we left our stuff there and marathoned it, but that's why I didn't get a lot of footage of the ride. So after putting your stuff in a locker and scanning yourself through the metal detector, you walk up some stairs and you reach the station, and it's pretty huge. So after waiting a bit more, you enter the train, pull down your lap bar and dispatch, and that will lead us into the ride experience. So the train leaves the station and takes a right turn to ascend up the lift hill. It's 111 feet, and no surprise, it's super loud. RMC is known for their loud lift hills, so as soon as you crest the top, you get a cool view of the layout of the ride and the nearby Grizzly. Then you take a right turn and slowly traverse into your barrel roll down drop, and this is a fun inversion. It's like the death roll on Iron Gwazi, but slowed way down to give you great hang time. Then comes the speed hill, and that's where you're going 54 miles per hour. Afterwards is an overbank turn, then a short speed hill, and then comes the 3 back-to-back Camelback hills, and these hills are insane. And the crazy part, it's just a warm-up for the rest of the layout. Then you maneuver into your second inversion, which is a cutback, and it is snappy. Afterwards are a lot of back-to-back airtime hills, some of which are banked, and they try to sever your legs. Well, it feels like it in a fun way. Then the train turns around with an off-axis hill, which leads to another bunny hop in your last inversion, a slow barrel roll. You get fantastic hang time there. Then the train throws you with 2 sharply banked overbank turns. Then comes a few more small airtime hills, and that's where the ride ends. So that concludes your 3,361 foot experience on Twisted Timbers. And this ride legitimately feels like it tries to kill you. I said this in a past video, but this ride feels like a bucking bull. There were just non-stop bunny hills, and it's insane. And speaking of that, the layout is fantastic. The barrel roll down drop is great, the 3 Camelback hills are so good, the cutback is amazing, and all the bunny hops in between make the experience very memorable. I also liked how Cedar Fair tried to theme it up in the queue. I remember on one of those rides, it's a weird memory, my shirt was coming up towards my upper torso, and surprisingly, I wasn't too worried. I was having the time of my life. But when I returned to the station, everybody gave me a weird look, and I didn't care. I created a memory that was going to last for a lifetime. I rode this 5 times in total, and I was well beaten up afterwards. It is well worth the price of admission. So for Twisted Timbers' final score, I really wish I could give it a perfect 10, but it's getting a 9.75 out of 10. I took off a quarter because of the lockers, and there's a reason why they exist. It's a very aggressive coaster, but why not just add little cubbies to the ride platform instead? It's probably because of devious guests. So to sum up this review, go check it out. It's absolutely worth it. So I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of Twisted Timbers at King's Dominion? If you enjoyed this review, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. We're getting so close to our goal of 700 subscribers, and it really means a lot if you take the time to support us. And this will be my last video before my birthday in a few days. So you can expect a new video coming out in the next 5 days. So keep that adrenaline pumping, and thanks for watching.